Oh, good morning everyone. We're on Saturday the 14th and of course it's the weekend. I'm recording. You guys know what that means? Well, you don't really, but it's new tool day. We're heading up to Garden Machinery, Glasgow, and yeah, we're gonna pick up a new tool that I've been needing for a wee while. So I'll probably pick up with yous once I have been there and returned with my new tool. So how exciting, how thrilling. We love a new tool Saturday, don't we? We love it. Hello everyone. We are on, what are we on? We're on Monday, June the 16th. And we've got a bit of a wet day today. We've already been out this morning, we've done like a wee hour and a half cutting back. But this week we've just got a bunch of hedge cutting on. So this is our off week. We have a week of grass cutting regular arrangements and then we have a week of like other wee jobs. This is other wee job week and it's basically just all hedge cutting. We're not really doing any landscaping right now just because we're too busy with regular maintenance, and I'd rather be doing regular maintenance just because managing things, it's a lot easier because when you do landscaping there's a lot more prep involved. There's like materials involved and back and forth and planning, and I can't be bothered with that right now. I'd rather just be out doing garden maintenance. We've got the tools, much easier to manage my schedule, so that's how we run things. But we have just bought a new lawnmower. So we bought this from Garden Machinery up in Glasgow. Like Robert Ross, he sorted us out and also took my Weibang 77 off me. There's a few minor things wrong with it, like the drag flap and things like that. So they actually, they saw my video and the MD of Weibang contacted me about it and asked me for like more details about it. And they've designed a part to fix the drag flap issue so that it doesn't get caught under the mower. So fair play to Weibang. I appreciate them contacting me. I didn't think it was a massive inconvenience, but they still took it upon themselves to correct the issue. So yeah, fair play to them. And Robert, absolute legend. He sorted me the new mower out, took mine in to get the 77 all sorted. He's going to service it for me as well. And he set me up with this new Weibang. It's the SSD 21 inch. Pretty damn good mower. Our still one, I'm not entirely impressed with the still one. Just so many little things on it break. I swear, I think we've broken 3 wheels. We broke the box twice. Like the flaps snapped off it. It's just, and like the mono handle, it's just, there's so much play in it. Like I kind of envisioned that happening, so did Brody, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just not entirely happy with it. The reason I bought it at first so is that the mono handle was nice because it folds so we could fit it in the van, but we have a different setup now where it's not entirely essential to have it fold over and things. So yeah, we ended up buying basically like a little mini 77. That's the way I look at it, because the 77 is my first mower that I had. That was like from Weibang. So yeah, I'm excited to use this. Might get a chance to use it later on. We have a lot of hedge cutting, but we have a few wee cuts to sneak in this week. So we'll get a wee shot of it and hopefully I get my Weibang back at the end of the week. Oh, another thing that's going on. I have bought a drone. I know. I'm one of those drone pricks now, but you know, I've been dying. We have some super lovely spots and there's some certain shots I'd like to get, you know, for the channel and just for myself and things, and I think it might add some kind of production value to the channel. I don't know, you can let me know. So why don't we just do a little drone compilation of all the stuff that I'm about to film this week that I don't know I've filmed yet, but I'm just telling you now because I'm probably going to film stuff, so you can just see that drone footage right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me, your boy, Connor from Munro's Maintenance. Thought I'd do a wee catch-up video. Past couple of weeks has been a bit mental and do a wee catch-up, army, do a wee catch-up. So, what's been going on? We've just been doing our kind of usual bits and bobs, obviously. We're still running our schedule week on, week off with like our regular arrangement and things, but man, the last week we just finished our grass cutting run there that week and it was just brutal. We had a bunch of bad rain come through and there's just constant showers, so the lawns were constantly wet. Then the week before it was like 27 degrees, so all that mixed together made the grass grow like crazy, so all of our lawns were super long. I didn't even know how some guys do cuts every 3 weeks. You couldn't pay me enough to do that. Like, it's just, they grow so fast. It's like, this is prime growing time, obviously, so it was just like very hectic this week because we had kaolin out 2 days, but because of the grass growing so long, it was so wet, it just took us so long to get through some of our cuts, especially the bigger ones. You'll always notice that in your bigger ones. When it's wet, it really does take a hit on the time because it's like exponentially longer, if you get what I mean. So we have to bag a bit more in the wet as well because the finish isn't as nice. Like, we try and mulch as much as we can. Thankfully, the big blower does tidy things up well, and having the big blower in the wet is a godsend, like keeping pavements clean because the grass sticks to the pavement, but the big blower is so powerful that it just powers through basically. But I was in a bit of a slump at the start of this week. I think just like I noticed whenever I get like a massive influx of messages and I've got like busy physical work week, man, I just want to like curl up and die basically. I'm like, Jesus, this is all too much. But it comes and goes. Some, like right now, the last couple of weeks it's been really busy, and then I'll have like 2 or 3 weeks where I'm like, oh, this is chill, getting through a job, especially if the weather's nice, I'm loving it. But yeah, God, I was in such a slump at the start of this week. I was in a horrendous mood on Monday, absolutely horrendous. Oh, good morning everyone. It's Thursday the 26th. This is like the first time I've recorded this week because I've probably explained at certain points earlier in this video that I was in a terrible mood at the start of the week and just been so busy. But today is probably going to be the peak busyness of the week. We've got Kaelin back out with us, our shining star, the light that makes everything not dark. He's been off like all during the start of this week, so he's with us today and tomorrow. And we've got something like 25 cuts left to do today. So it's kind of raining also. I think it's meant to dry up, which is going to serve us very good stead. So yeah, we are going to absolutely send a big massive shift today between Helensburgh and Kilcraig and banging out all our cuts. So yeah, going to be a long one. I slept very well last night, which is good. So I'm going to go pick up Brody then out, pick up Kaelin, and I've strategically designed the run to be perfect and as time efficient as possible. Sat last night and done that. So yeah, we'll see how we get on today, but I'm not looking forward to it, I must say. Not looking forward to the pace I need to go at, but it's just one of those weeks where things have become extremely busy. But yeah, let's crack on. And it's one of those ones where whenever I'm in a horrendous mood, like it's never really like it's never really the job. Like, I do quite enjoy the job, and even if it's pissing down, I don't really care too much. It's just like about being bothered. It's just about being bothered still doing this. There's always so much to do. And, you know, business never stops, and I'm in for this life now, and it is the way it goes. So I'm like, I just get so sick of it. I just get so sick of running a business sometimes. But I always push through, obviously. Hence, I'm doing these videos and still working and still doing all that. But yeah, Monday was like peak worst day where I was like, oh, just shoot me, man. But we're over it. We finished the week strong. We've still got a few cuts that I was meant to be doing today. But truthfully, I'm extremely hungover and it's quite nice outside, and I'd rather edit this video for you folks because my fans, they're just dying to see Munro's maintenance content. This is a big priority. You know, the customers or whatever, but you guys are what matter to me. Nah, it's fine. The ones that I'm meant to do, we'll pick those up during this week coming, start of the week. The folks I do it for, they're fine. They're all sound with that. Communicated, so we're all Gucci. Another fucking crazy thing that's happened as well is I probably saw it on my Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, I'll chuck that right there. But I'm now monetized on YouTube. Granted, I make practically nothing, but it's pretty crazy to me. It's pretty crazy. Like, when I started the channel a year year and a half ago, maybe, give or take. And I think we're 20 odd videos in, and it's been crazy. If you've watched for a decent while, you've probably seen maybe the progression of like the videos and how I film things and stuff. But I've like tried to make them better as time goes on, and like refreshing to watch, and no episodes like kind of the same basically. But I've really enjoyed making them. I appreciate you all subscribing. I think we're at like 1,600 subscribers now or something. It's just like, I don't know, I just find it cool. It's nothing insane, obviously, but it's just this other thing that I chip away at in the background and amongst all the, and amongst the bread and butter of making money. But again, appreciate you all watching the videos, and it's mad. I get messages of people saying that I've helped them out a lot, or they're so glad they stumbled upon my channel because they're just starting up and they get this information from me. And I was the same. When I started up my business, I was on YouTube like, how to price jobs, how much money can a gardener make, what tool should I buy? So yeah, I like putting that info out there because man, I made so many mistakes, and if I could save you guys a few mistakes, then geez, I'm more than happy to put the info out there, Obviously, I do need to be careful with like some things I say, just because you don't need to know the entirety of my business. You don't need to know anyone's business to that extent, but I put out as much as I can, as much as I'm comfortable with, basically. But overall, things are good as well. Like I've been buying a lot of tools recently. Like you probably saw at the start of the video, bought a new Weibang Mower. I bought the Ep.25 Virtue, some pish like that. But the mower's been amazing. Like like Weibangs are just solid, aren't they? They're just so solid. Like I'm so glad I got it. I got a garden machinery in Glasgow. I'll probably mention that as well. I forget what clips I take, and this is over the course of 2 weeks these videos run, guys. So like the way these videos end up it's always quite different and bizarre. I just kind of piece it together however I can, and it's like makes sense. But buying loads of tools, and for me, I think I've spent over $5,000 in the last 2 months on tools, new ladders, 2 new Weibang mowers, new strimmer, and probably some other wee stuff, bits and bobs here and there. But man, I just love buying tools. I love it. I keep saying I'm going to buy a van. I've still not bought the fucking van yet because I keep buying more tools and all that. But I'm in the process of doing it. I've contacted folks, and hopefully that'll come to fruition soon enough. But yeah, I mean, with tools with me, because my van still runs and it's still fine, even though it's old, a bit beaten up and raggedy, it still runs, it's still fine, it owes me nothing, and like I'm like, oh well, I could buy that more and that could make me more money, and then blah blah blah. So you just end up buying more tools first. But we really do need a new van just for the space, because we got Kaelin out like part-time with us and all that. We really could use it, so I need to pull the finger out and get that sorted and stop buying tools. But that's my problem. I'm obsessed with being able to make things more efficient. I'll see a tool, I'll watch a review, or someone's using this or someone's using that, and I'm like, how much time will that save me? Like I'm thinking about buying like a set of not henchman, BPS ladders, another set of tripods, but like 1.8 meter ones, just so I don't have to lug the 3 meter ones around. And I'm like, but I'm not pulled the trigger yet. They're like 300 odd quid. But I'm like, how much time will this save? Are these efficient to have? Like, is there a lot of times, and I'll go through all the hedges we do, and I'm like, right, well, there's been that time there where Brody was on those ladders, and I needed a set of ladders, but just a small set, and I'll just go through it all, and I'll be like, right, buying them, and I get it, and I'm like, don't really think twice about it after that once I've made my decision. So yeah, I'm just addicted to picking up efficiencies and things. It's just my thing, obviously. I discussed that in the last video, but overall, things with business are very, very good. Just overwhelming week, but we got through it. We're fine. Everyone lived. No one died. And it was quite funny because we had Kaelin out Thursday and Friday there, and we were doing like a wee comp to see who can get the most steps and all that. I'll cut to that now. We're on 12:30, but halfway through the day, and this morning just before we started, I told Brody and Kaelin, I was like, right, whoever does the most amount of steps today is getting a £30 bonus. Right, so I tells them that, and internally, I've not told them this, but if they do more steps than me, I'll chuck an extra 20 on top of that as well, because I'm a god and I always do the most amount of work of everyone. But I was talking to a customer, and those boys like drove down the driveway to clear up. As I was walking back towards the van, they were fucking running around the van, getting more steps up, artificially boosting their steps. And I was like, you fly little bastards. So yeah, these guys, honest to God, and I was like, you'll regret that come the end of the day, and we're doing those last few gardens, and yous are pissing away energy, walking in circles around the van. Honestly, hey, can't fault him for it though. That's some good thinking from the schlads. Right, Caelan, what do you want? Step counter.
18,000.
Let's see proof. Right. I'm on. Oh, I'm on 17.6.
Yeah, you fucking pussy.
Ah, but you were fucking walking in circles around the fucking van, you and Brody.
So?
Wait, what did you say you were? 18?
18,000.
I'm fucking...
What?
What the hell was it? 15.
15. Right. So what? I'm 17.5. He's 18, and you're 15. 16,000. We're all pretty fucking close.
Great age.
I can't wait to get all the bonuses off the boss. Right, well, get the phone out, Caelan. Let's see what the steps are. Brody's out the steps competition because he left his phone in the van for half the day. So, guys, this is what I ended on. Caelan, what are you on? Are you going to win the money?
28,139.
No way. No way.
Oh no, 29,000.
You bastards!
Yes!
What did you get?
I got 28,375. He got 29 bang on, basically.
That's poor though, not 30,000.
Fucking hell, man. I was only kidding about giving you extra money.
I know.
Nah, kidding on. I'll give you money. But apart from that, we've just been continuing our regular arrangements. We've added a few jobs. I've knocked back quite a lot of work this year. Even though I've added Caelan, he's part-time with us. I keep trying to brainwash him into going full-time, but he's not quite there yet with wanting to do it, so I'm going to have to keep brainwashing him, basically. But yeah, I'd love it if he joined full-time, but if not, I'm glad to have him part-time. He's been a good hand, and he's got good intuition, and just gets up and go. And like me and Brody were saying that, like he's never complained once. So if you're watching this, Caelan, fair play, son. You're doing cracking. We're in the Briars. Brody, Caelan, the dream weeding team.
Camera down.
Fucking idiot.
You never put that camera down. You never work. You just film stuff all the time.
What you
It's
say?
disgraceful.
Fucking prick.
Always looking for the next full-time guy, but the way we're going now, we're going like great. And I knock back work because like we're fine. Like I don't want to end up in positions like this week. This week was just bad weather. That's why I was stressed trying to get through jobs. But I knock back work as soon as I even have a remote feeling that I'm not going to be able to get to it in like a timely manner. Just like I've got my regulars. I'm all good. I'm sorted. Like I don't like turning down opportunities, but I don't want to stress myself. I don't want to stress the guys too much. So it's just the way it goes. Well, I'll probably naturally stumble upon my next kind of full-time guy. That seems to be the way I like to do it. That happened with Caelan, and it's worked out great. Happened with Brody, worked out great. So I'm gonna just keep doing that and keep an eye out and see what comes up. But apart from that, guys, that kind of covers most things. We'll be. I really want to do other videos, like. I really want to make like some tutorial stuff, like especially about like kind of like hedge cutting and trimming and things like that. And I want to kind of make a video that like if you were a business owner and you're like trying to get guys clued up on the tools as fast as possible, you could just show them my video and they would learn a fuck ton of info. So I've got a bunch of ideas in mind. It's just when I can squeeze it in. Obviously, these videos are hard enough to make, and amongst all the madness, like today, I'm, as I said, super hungover. I didn't want to do anything, but I thought I'd get out the camera, get this video wrapped up, and you should be seeing it hopefully tonight. Yeah, Sunday the 29th. But yeah, all good at Munro's Maintenance. Lots going on as always. I hope everyone is keeping busy. I think we've got some nice weather coming up this week, so make sure to get outside, smell some flowers, climb those trees, and yeah, enjoy the summer while it lasts. It's always gone before we know it, and it's back to darker days. It's only going to get darker from now on, so get outside, people. Enjoy your goddamn life. But yeah, thanks as always for watching, guys. If you do want to see more content from me, as I say, Instagram, link below. You can follow me on TikTok and all that nonsense. I'm not a big fan of YouTube Shorts and all that, but like I'll post the occasional ones, whatever. But this is more my pace with the videos and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, and take bloody care.